Alas, formidable when somebody screamed on top of spaghetti, all covered with cheese. Okie doke. Hello, fellow dragons. It's Shane from Astral Dragon Gaming, and today we're looking at Beyond a Steel Sky. Hold on, let's repeat that because it's all fun when we do the recording. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hello, fellow dragons. It's Shane from Astral Dragon Gaming, and today we're looking at Beyond a Steel Sky, which is the fabled sequel of Underneath a Steel Sky, which is a very classic pixel-based adventure game back in the days during LucasArts and whatnot. That was a unique game talking about the concepts of control and all sorts of other things. And now we're going to be looking at the new one that has been found by popular fan selection. So, you know, it's funny. The Broken Sword games have made a new niche market, and they thought they'd dip into some of their catalogues of other things, and yeah, they brought this one up. So let's have a look, see at the basic stuff. I'm only getting 60 FPS. Everything else is at as high as it can go, so that's good to know. Alrighty, so audio. Do we have subtitles? You better have subtitles on. Narrative subtitles, cinematics, hints. Yeah, we'll leave that on. Alright. It seems they have all the basic things. So let us begin.
I'd already decided it was going to be my last night in Max's village. I was sorry to be leaving, but I was restless again.
Beware! The day grows dark, and demons stalk the gap by night.
That's an Aussie.
Old woman, stop your superstitious nonsense.
That's an Aussie!
Besides, this is the best time of day for fishing, eh, Milo?
Yes, Dad. Look, Foster!
I am going to have to look this up.
To make a fish alarm. It detects the fish before it bites.
Nice work, Milo.
Milo was just like me as a boy, and the tech skills I'd taught him would help the village after I left.
Do you really have to go, Foster? How can we ever pay you back for all you've done?
It's been my pleasure, Max. One of Anita's pies will be payment enough.
I owed the Gap folks so much. My first tribe fostered me when I was orphaned all those years ago. They taught me how to recycle tech scavenged from city dumps. Soon, I even built myself a playmate.
I'm your friend. Call me Joey.
Okay.
Joey and I were always together. As I grew, I upgraded him. He became the best friend I ever had. But then...
Foster! Foster, wake up! The sensors detect the fish.
I don't think it's a fish.
What the?
it was no fish.
Whoa.
Dad, what are they?
Max! Drop him, you...
Dad! Foster! Help me! Help me!
Okay then.
Milo had gone. The machine, too. But its riders had left something behind.
Max? Milo? What's happened, Foster? Where's my son? Max? Max? Oh, no! I told them there were demons stalking the dark.
The stalker that attacked us was a machine, not a demon.
Please, Foster, I don't understand. What happened?
I told Anita everything I could. though I knew very little.
Okay.
Max was barely conscious. I could only hope that with Anita's loving care, he would recover. As for me, I had to follow Milo and his captors immediately.
I'll bring Milo home, Anita. I promise.
Thank you, Foster. I know you will.
Dawn was breaking as I left the village. The featureless wastes of the Gap stretched away from me. Night followed day, then day dawned once more. Time lost meaning as the tracks beckoned me ever forward. Determination had long replaced sadness. Whatever it took, I would find Milo. The tracks were barely visible now, blurred by the wind. But I was sure I'd reach their destination soon. Then I saw the thing I feared the most approaching. Sandstorm. I battled forward, but now could only guess that my direction was correct. I decided to save my energy and sank into an exhausted sleep. Maybe the old woman was right. Maybe demons did stalk the Gap. For as it shrieked and thundered around me, the storm brought back my nightmare once more. Union City security was attacking. As my tribe screamed in terror, I salvaged Joey's motherboard. Taken captive, I couldn't save my village. But I survived when the security copter crashed, entering Union City. On the run, I soon got Joey working. Upgraded yet again, he helped me overthrow the evil that ran the city. As I left, I told him to make the citizens happy. Union City was the place for me. I wanted to be where I could do most good, helping the scattered people of the Gap.
Oh no.
To find the storm had passed.
Oh, I can see the result of what this is going to be like.
But not without finishing its cruel work. The tracks were gone. I was lost, and so, I feared, was Milo. Then, I heard them. Gang birds. Scavengers. And in this wasteland, that meant only one thing. People.
Okay, that was a really good intro and cutscene. I love it. That was fantastic. That is indeed a gang.
Despair turned to hope. I was sure that if I could find where the stalker had gone, I would find Milo. Then, in the distance, I saw a girl crouching over a body.
Okay. Alright, right stick. Move and look. Oh, this is really polished. Okay, so we're in Australia.
The girl was holding a device to the lifeless hand.
Hey, excuse me.
Who the hell are you?
I'm searching for a vehicle that...
Ah, no! Damn birds!
Wait, I just...
Whatever that device was, the bird had it now.
Okay.
No way I was going to get between those birds and their feast.
Okay then. That's interesting.
The gang birds were eyeing up the corpse hungrily. A corpse lay propped against a rock.
Okay. Well, that's easy enough. Standard puzzle concepts.
The girl had been doing something to the guy's hand. I wondered what. He'd clearly been dead for days.
I don't think it's human.
The logo. I'd seen it before. On the androids that had taken Milo. The girl was my only lead. I had to follow her.
Okay. Simple enough.
Union City. I was back.
Okay, visually this game is stunningly pretty.
Over the years, I'd heard rumors of how the city had thrived since I'd left Joey in charge. I was finally going to see for myself.
I don't think you're going to like what you find. Okay, the welcome sign needs some work.
Oh. Halt.
Interesting.
Welcome, unregistered Gaplander.
Well, hi. And you are?
Community Welfare Droid 2CU at your service. To commence your Union City registration, please make your way to the immigration terminal.
That's okay, I'm not here to register. I'm looking for...
If you're looking for the immigration terminal, it's right over there. Thank you.
Okay.
I've never seen a droid like you.
And I've never seen a Gaplander like you.
I bet. And what is it you do?
I tell Gaplanders like you to visit the immigration terminal and register.
Let me know how that goes.
Fantastic.
I'm looking for a vehicle that maybe came this way.
A vehicle? Well, this is a freight entrance. So, you're in the right place.
Right. I need to find a boy called Milo. He was...
What you need to find is the immigration terminal. It's right over there.
Can you help me find a missing kid?
You want to file a missing persons report? Go register.
Can you tell me about any vehicles that came through here a couple of nights ago?
Read my lips. Immigration terminal. Register. You.
So how do I register?
Easy. Just go to the immigration terminal and you'll get a U-chip for your temporary ID. The correct route is indicated by these signs.
Sounds easy.
It is. Without it, you won't be able to interact with any of the Minos devices in this area.
Okay, that raises questions.
What exactly is a U-chip?
Don't they teach you Gaplanders anything? A U-chip stores your ID and personal data in a micro-implant.
Yep.
The immigration terminal is easy to find. What's keeping you? The correct route is indicated by these signs.
What's this Minos you mentioned?
Minos is the interconnected computer system that is everywhere and controls everything.
Okay.
Everything? That sounds very similar to Link.
For the convenience of all citizens.
Uh-oh.
And word to the wise, no U-chip, no access to the Minos devices. Not even the vending machines. So go register.
How do I get to immigration?
The terminal is at the wall end of the garden. The correct route is indicated by these signs. Soon as you've registered, you can access the Minos devices.
Have you seen a boy called Milo?
No, but I do see an unregistered Gaplander.
Remind me how to register with Union City?
The immigration terminal is back there in the gardens. You want a U-chip? That's where you've gotta go.
Thanks.
Okay.
Bye for now.
That was... I love the voice work. The voice work is really good. I love these birds everywhere. That's really cute. This doesn't look like it's been used in, like, forever.
The gangs look mean and ugly.
Okay, let's talk to some people.
Hey, kid.
Hey, weird guy.
My name's not Weird Guy.
I'm Pixel. It's easy to remember because it rhymes with pickle.
So it does. I'm Foster.
I'll remember that easy because your name rhymes with fossil and you're old.
I love it.
What's wrong with the roundabout?
It sucks. Stupid Mr. Hobbsworth put a chain on it. He said it was for safety. Then he dropped the chain on his foot.
Ouch.
What's your story, Pixel?
Well, I'm 8 years old and my birthday is in only 64 days.
That's
I'm
nice.
really good at math and I can even lift my sister. And she's super fat.
Very comprehensive.
Yep. Anything I can help you with today?
What do you do here?
Well, me and my brother and my sister usually live in a tribe way over that way by the old burnt down radio tower. But it's like so boring there. We come here for the action.
Sounds logical.
I can see why. Did a vehicle come through here recently?
Maybe. How recently is recently?
Like 2 nights ago?
Oh, then definitely no. But wait, 2 nights ago? My brother, Voxel, he saw this giant monster.
What
Ah,
kind of monster?
here we go.
Like a totally huge, but not real one.
Huge, but not real?
I mean, Voxel says it's totally huge, and Ember says it's not real.
Well, which is it?
I don't know what to believe.
Interesting.
What's this about a giant monster?
Right, so my brother Voxel, like 2 nights ago, it was night time, right? And we had been playing this massive game of buzzsaws and dynamos, so I was like, wah! But, where was I?
The giant monster.
Oh yeah, right. So later that night, he wakes me
It's
up
like talking to an
screaming
actual
about how he
kid.
saw a giant monster.
And?
That's the end of my story. Don't tell Ember I told you.
Listen, about this monster.
Jeez, man. Why are you so obsessed with monsters? They're not real.
Okay.
Who's Voxel?
My brother, remember?
Can I talk to him?
I guess. But he's not as friendly or helpful as me. Real question is, will he talk to you? He's been hiding for like 2 days now. Won't speak to nobody but me.
Can you tell me where to find him? Maybe he'll talk to me.
Nuh-uh. You gotta earn that information. I don't know if I can trust you right now.
Okay.
Your roundabout probably has a chain on it for a reason.
Yeah, and that reason is Mr. Hobbsworth is stupid. Can you fix it?
Okay, so...
What's wrong with Voxel?
Like, why is he hiding?
Yeah.
I told you, man. He thinks he saw a monster.
Will you tell me where your brother is hiding? Maybe we can help each other out with our monster problems.
Nuh-uh. You gotta earn that information. I don't know if I can trust you right now.
Okay.
This vehicle, it had legs instead of wheels.
Vehicles don't have legs, though.
This one did. Your brother saw a monster, right? You thinking what I'm thinking?
Yeah, that it was a giant daddy longlegs.
No. That your brother's
That's a
monster
spider
is
for
actually-
anyone that's
A
not
very
paying
small
attention to
daddy
Australian
longlegs,
speak.
very close to him.
No.
I caught a daddy longlegs once. What was your question?
What a wonderful kid.
I'm looking for a boy about your age named Milo, who may have come through here.
You're asking the right guy. I remember every face that's come through here since I was a little kid.
Yeah? How many's that?
Like, at least 12. How recently are we talking?
Sometime over the past couple of nights.
Oh, didn't know. Haven't seen no kids.
You sure you haven't seen any children come through here?
Nope, definitely would have remembered.
What about anything suspicious?
Suspicious? Yeah, there was this one guy.
He's talking about
Tall,
you.
wearing a big coat and carrying a purse.
I see. Nice one.
And his name was Fossil!
I got the joke, kid.
Bloody hell. Alright.
Bye.
Call it if you need anything.
Okay, so basically I need to break the chain. Well, I have a crowbar.
Push me.
Oh, I can see this being a danger.
Hey, kid.
Push me. Push me.
I've got things to do.
Push me.
Bloody hell, you're a demanding little shit. Dear, dear, dear. Kids are a joy. Oh, wow, that went really fast that time. Uh-oh. I can see where this is going. Yep.
Hey, me again.
What do you need, mister?
Voxel.
Will you tell me where your brother is hiding?
Maybe. Yeah, okay. You done me a favour. He's hiding in a bench in the garden. I told him I wouldn't tell no one, but you seem okay.
Any idea how I can get more answers out of Voxel?
I don't know, but I'm getting sick of the whole monster thing.
Any idea how I can get more answers out of Voxel?
I don't know, but I'm getting sick of the whole monster thing.
Alright.
See you around.
Okay, I'll go.
Okay, so that's pretty standard. This is the girl that ran away from me.
I recognized the girl. She was the one who'd run away from me earlier. Excuse me. Hello?
You!
Me what?
You're the guy in the desert!
And you're the girl with the corpse.
Okay, first of all, that guy was dead long before I got there. And second of all, it's your fault Big Steve stole my date!
Lost your what? To who?
Do you realize how much potential trade you cost me?
Honestly, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Ugh. I trade. I'm a trader. Name's Ember.
Okay, simple names.
What were you doing out there in the desert with that corpse?
Mister, are you looking to trade something or what?
Trade?
Trade, you know, tech, gadgets, knickknacks from the Gap or the city.
That's what I do. I collect stuff, sell stuff, trade stuff. Only, since you're interfering, let Big Steve fly off with my date, it'll be a while before I can make proper trades again. Now excuse me.
What's a deet?
My deet, man. DTT. Data transfer tool. Deet.
Ah.
What's the deed for?
Duh, transferring data. That's what I was doing with that dead fella. Transferring his citizen ID for trading, yeah? You distracted me, and Big Steve nabbed it and flew off. Like I said, thanks.
Okay, let's go.
You see all these birds all over the place? Big Steve's the purple one, with a beak full of my deet.
Okay.
So are you digging that guy's U-chip out of his hand?
What? No! Data transfer. I told you. I cloned his ID data onto the deet for later.
What happens later?
Well, you know, maybe someone doesn't want to be found. I do swapsies. Yeah.
Okay.
Did you see a strange vehicle come through this way?
Strange? You mean like that stinky one there?
No, this one had legs.
Not seen anything like that. Maybe you didn't either, crazy guy.
I'm not crazy.
Sure you're not.
What a lovely person.
What are
Alright.
you doing out there in the desert with that corpse?
I told you already. I was dating his ID. Only now, Big Steve has my deed and ipso facto the ID.
I just need to know if you've seen a missing kid come this way.
You're looking in the wrong place. Only boys around here are Pixel and Voxel, and the only thing they're missing is a few screws.
This is true.
Tell me about this deet.
Simple. I collect IDs and I use the deed to swap them. At least I did until Big Steve grabbed it.
Okay.
That's all for now.
Alright, I've got enough to work
Anytime.
with.
Oh wait, no. Come back if you want to talk business.
For someone with a business interest in dead bodies, she seemed pretty normal. The gangs look mean and ugly.
That looks interesting. Some sort of electronic. Alright, hold on.
I hadn't seen one of these terminals in 10 years. Link. The evil behind everything that happened all those years ago. The attack on my village. The death of my mother.
So we're reliving the old game.
Nothing happened. Probably because the machine had had its innards ripped out.
More than likely.
A metaphysical symmetry of curvature. Man and machine. If that was art, I must have been missing something.
Okay.
There was something strange about the water. And there was an unmistakable smell of ozone. Up close, I could see the water was holographically concealing an electric fence?
Yeah, I gathered that. There's Big Steve. Hello, Big Steve.
One particularly large and familiar bird stood out from the rest.
Alright, what happens
The
there?
bird's beak looked especially vicious.
So clearly I need something that will get the thing.
He was a scruffy-looking technician. Excuse me,
Oh, hello, visitor.
what's up with your bollard? Maybe I can help.
You?
Sure.
Hey, listen, Mr. Gaplander. It's totally cute that you want to help. But this mechanism's a teeny bit more advanced than what you're used to.
You'd be surprised. I'm pretty handy with these sorts of things.
Sorry, got to get back to this bollard. It ain't gonna fix itself.
Okay, clearly I'm not going to be talking to him anytime soon.
One of the posts was jammed. I called upon my extensive background in engineering.
Standard Australian methodology.
Council sure is shining in my direction today. Do you know how many times I've scanned this thing? The last scan must have done the trick. You see, I'm the diagnostician and tech expert around here.
Clearly.
What can I do for you?
I don't think Hobbs is playing with a full deck.
Tell me about Joey.
praise Joey. Not a day goes by where I don't thank him for the happiness and prosperity he brought to Union City.
Joey and I go way back. We must be talking about the same one.
Well, it depends. Our Joey was kind, benevolent, generous, firm, resolute, moral, magnanimous, proactive, and a friend to all citizens alike.
I'm
Does that
not
sound
liking
like
this.
your Joey?
My Joey was more of a sarcastic pain in the... But he was my best friend. So what's your deal, Hobbsworth?
I am a diagnostician for the Ministry of Comfort.
And what exactly does a diagnostician do?
I find problems.
And fix them?
No, I just diagnose them. Minos fixes them.
Do you need technical expertise to be a diagnostician?
No.
Of course! You need to know exactly where to point your scanner. See, I come to work and I pick up my scanner here and then I report the problem. My interventions are key to the smooth running of Union City.
Okay.
Nice jacket.
Oh, thanks. I like yours too.
I'm looking for a vehicle that might have passed this way.
What kind of vehicle? Maybe I can help.
Pardon me.
Well, I didn't get a good look, but I know it has 4 giant legs.
Legs? Word to the wise man. Vehicles have wheels.
Not this one. It walked on the sand. And it was, shaped like a dog.
Here we go.
Whoa.
Ridicule.
That doesn't sound like any vehicle I've ever heard of. And I've got more magazines under my bed than you can even imagine.
It's really important I find this vehicle.
Why?
Because it kidnapped a child from my village.
Well, that's a gap for you. It's like the Wild West, but, you know, without the West.
I know it sounds crazy, but I've been tracking the missing child for...
Nah. If it's missing children you're looking for, you best try the Gap. Not here. Good day now.
Okay then.
Whatever it was trying to detect, I didn't have one.
Okay.
One at the immigration terminal.
Kid hiding under the park bench. And there's more.
A sand pit. In the desert. The irony sure wasn't lost on me.
Santa Pim. He said he was in the
There
car.
was a strange smell. Those birds weren't going to let me anywhere near the back of the truck.
What the frack is he transporting?
The guy looked like he'd been out in the sun a bit too long. Smelled like it, too. Sir, excuse me, sir. Are you...
Whatever you're selling, I ain't buying.
No, I'm not selling any...
A likely story. Name's Wendell. Joe Wendell.
You sound like Wendell.
That remains to be seen.
Listen, you haven't seen a child come through here, have you?
Pinch something of yours?
No, he was kidnapped from a nearby village.
Oh, I see. Sorry to hear that. You're not the first I've heard talking about kids going missing in the Gap. But I've never seen any come through here. Have you asked those kids over by the playground? They've been here a lot longer than me.
What was that you said about other missing kids?
Good question.
Nothing specific.
Go on, try me.
Oh, just rumours. Voices on the wind, campfire tales. One man's kidnapping is another man's wandered off and fell down an hole, says I. No kids round here. Oh, except those young bucks over yonder. Sorry I can't help.
What are you doing here?
Well, whilst Bruce's power cell remains as flat as a cowpat, not a whole lot.
So you're trying to get in the city?
Abso-bloomin' Trying being the operative word.
Okay.
I take it this is your truck?
It's got my name on it, don't it?
Your name is W?
Well, some of it.
And what exactly is it that you're hauling?
Until I get the old boy back up and running, absolutely nothing. Old Bruce is taking a turn for the worse.
I don't want to alarm you, but there's a strange odor wafting from the back of your truck.
I don't smell out.
Really? Because it's like...
Except the splendid scent of tasty mini K's, the finest organic knackverse the Gap has to offer.
Oh, wow.
Look at those gangs. They love my knackverse. Can't chase them away.
So, your truck is full of mini knockwurst?
You betcha. Mini K, best in the Gap. Even contains some real meat. You're welcome to take a handful. Back of the truck's open, although the doors like to play silly beggars.
Oh?
Requires a special technique. Ritual, you could call it.
Ritual?
Aye. Now listen carefully.
Okay.
Step 1, give the bumper a wallop. Step 2, do a little jig. Step 3, pull the door and jerk it hard.
Wallop, jig, pull. That it?
That's it, lad. And remember the order.
I can see this being bad.
The truck's power cell has drained.
Aye. Emptier than a politician's vows.
Too right.
There was a sandstorm put the bridge over yonder out of action. I was told to go park for a few hours. Turned into a few days. Trying to keep the mini case cool in this heat emptied the power cell. I wasn't stingy on the aircon, mind, or the margarita blender up in the cab. A working man needs his creature comforts.
Anyway, 13.7 volts drained to naught.
And they still haven't fixed that blooming bridge.
And you've been sat here ever since?
No choice, until they send someone out to juice up Bruce's power cell. Someone competent, I mean.
Have you spoken to Hobsworth?
That muffin doesn't know a panhard rod from a Chapman strut.
Okay.
I'm looking for a vehicle.
Well, mate, today's your lucky day. This is a vehicle.
Won't dispute
I'm
that.
looking for a special vehicle.
But Brucey is special. All he needs is his power cell and we'll be on our way.
The vehicle I'm looking for had 4 legs and no wheels.
A vehicle with legs? Think you've got bats in your belfry, mate.
Any vehicles come through here recently? Specifically, the 4-legged variety.
Only thing's been through here recently are birds, bad smells, and the occasional light breeze.
See, I've been following these tracks, but about a day and a half ago.
All right, pal. Didn't ask for your life story.
I'll leave you be.
Okay, I don't need to ask everything. I get the basic gist. Will you stop?
How can I help?
You're following me, something fierce.
I didn't rate my chances against all of those razor-sharp beaks.
Okay, so first of all I need to find something that will get them going somewhere else. And the other thing is, I'm getting the distinct impression that I need to follow this thing.
Voxel was hiding out in the makeshift den.
Hello, Voxel.
Shh. What?
My name is Foster. I've just got a few questions. wanted to ask you if you've seen any monsters.
How do you know about the monster?
Ember told me.
Ember? What did she tell you? That I was making it up? Go away.
Okay, so clearly I need to use...
Me again. Can we talk some more?
Hi.
Voxel, about this monster. Truth is, I'm a monster hunter. I've been tracking a monster across the desert for days. I think he came through here, and I'm looking for someone brave enough.
Oh, it's freaking out and behind me there. Watch you go!
I saw it.
Can you describe it?
It was big and beastie, and it eats children, and I could hear the screaming, and it was fast and dark and silent.
Slow down, one thing at a time.
It was big, like a giant dog.
A giant dog? That sounds like what I'm after. Did you see any children?
No, but I heard them. I heard kids crying inside its tummy.
And where did it go?
It sneaked off into the city. After that, I got in here. No way am I gonna let it get me.
Right.
You've been in here for 2 days?
Still alive, aren't I?
Any ideas on getting into the city?
People go in and out of the main gate. Are you gonna go in there and kill it?
Sure am. That's what monster hunters do best. Then I'm gonna bring Milo and the other children back out.
You will? Oh, you better take this.
I don't know. What did we get?
What is it?
Firecracker.
A firecracker. I was gonna use it to kill the monster, but you can have it.
What do I do with this firecracker?
I don't know. Throw it at the monster, but cover your ears.
This giant dog. Where did you see it?
I was playing Buzzsaws and Dynamos with Pixel. I won, and he was really cross. Then, in the night, I woke up. It was totally dark. I'd heard this sound, like feet padding along the road, big feet. And then I heard screams, children's screams. I ran over here and hid in my fort.
And you've been in here ever since?
Yeah, I'm hungry.
Did you say you heard kids crying from inside the dog?
Yes.
I think so. Sure sounded like that.
Alright.
Bye.
Hey, you got anything to eat? I'm kinda hungry.
I could keep an eye out.
Mr. Hopsworth sometimes lets me have some of his lunch. He doesn't usually know that, though.
Ah, understood. Voxel's giant dog sounded a lot like the stalker that had taken Milo. Now I was sure that the stalker had entered the city. There had to be a way in through the main gates. The sign was directing me towards immigration.
Okay. It's gonna be bad.
I guess this was the immigration terminal.
Welcome to the Union City Registration Terminal. Please place your hand below to receive your U-chip implant.
That's gonna hurt.
Ouch!
A U-chip had been implanted into the palm of my hand. I wasn't sure how it was going to help me.
Somehow, I think it will help you with everything.
Authorized citizen ID required.
Right. I can start to see where this is going. Alright, let's see what this one does. Whoa.
The hologram showed a young woman in uniform.
Sorry to keep you waiting, sir. Welcome to Union City.
My name is Greta. It is my duty and pleasure to answer any questions you may have about Union City and the local area.
Fair.
How may I help you today?
So is Joey still running things around here?
He was, until just a few years ago.
Uh-oh.
That doesn't sound good. Hope he didn't screw things up.
Not at all, sir. Joey the Savior was a great leader. Citizen happiness reached unprecedented levels.
Good to hear it. I happen to be an old friend of his.
Oh, we're all friends of Joey, sir. Gone but not forgotten.
Gone? How do you
Is there
kill a
some way I can
droid?
speak to Joey?
Sadly not, sir.
Oh, you mean he's not around at all?
He's dead.
Gone to a better place, sir. Went to find peace after a lifetime of service. Some say he strode out into the Gap one morning. Others say he took a boat at dusk and went to explore other lands.
Uh-oh.
So who runs the city now?
The Council of Elected Ministers, of course.
Ooh, I can see this as being...
U-chip thing. What does it do?
It allows you to interact with all the Minos devices in the area, as well as storing all your personal information.
Sounds kinda invasive.
We prefer the word transformative, sir.
I'm looking for a vehicle. Has anything come through here?
No.
You haven't seen a weird vehicle with legs instead of wheels?
Polite apology. I cannot discuss the details of other visitors' vehicular movements.
But this vehicle, it kidnapped a child.
Is there anything else I can help you with today?
And it's just skipped right over
Child has
them.
been kidnapped from my village.
From your village? Was the child a registered citizen
Citizen
of
of the
Union
Union
City?
City.
No, his name is Milo, and
Polite apology. Minos could only concern itself with registered citizens.
I was hoping you'd be able to help.
And isn't hope a wonderful thing? In the meantime, do you have any other queries?
I need to get into the city.
Easily done, sir. Just drive your vehicle across the bridge and the gates will open up for you.
My vehicle?
Yes, your vehicle. You do have a vehicle, don't you?
What if I don't?
Well, you're about 5 years too late. This is a vehicle entrance now. Freight only, I'm afraid. Anything else I can help with today?
Yeah.
Have a nice day.
That can't do
In
anything more.
Union City, sir, there is no other kind of day.
Okay. Well, that was fairly simple.
Error. Insufficient permission. Citizen ID required.
Okay then. Yep. Quite simply, I need something to distract the bird. What is this? Uh-huh. Ooh. Oh, I really don't like that. No, keeps on going over that one. Keeps on going back to the guide, not the personal data. Interesting. Okay.
Enjoy this little piece of happiness, courtesy of Minos.
The machine ejected a garish, beclowned can of soda labeled Spankles.
You are currently at your maximum allotted Spankles allowance. Have a nice day.
Same thing again. Okay.
Citizen, welcome to the abridged audiovisual Union City fact file. The Union City walls were forged in 1994 by a small team of resilient workers.
Okay.
A common misconception is that the team was formed of Australian citizens. This couldn't be further from the truth. The city wall was constructed using British steel imported, along with workers, from Hull in the United Kingdom. Many of the citizens of Union City can trace their ancestry back to that small and very dedicated group of immigrants. This concludes your requested fact. Please return for an all-new Union City fact. And remember, be vigilant. This message is sponsored by the Ministry of Comfort.
Okay then.
It was a statue of my friend Joey. I couldn't imagine why they would have erected it. I was sure Joey would help me find Milo, if I could just get back into the city.
Okay. Alright, so now we're stuck at puzzle mode. So... Where's that damn machine that was floating around annoying the crap out of me? Okay, so I have several things I need to do. Obviously I need to get the deed. Obviously I need to get other things in order to achieve what I want. Yes?
There was an electric fence back there. I wondered if it was live. Ow!
It's live.
I was shocked to discover that it was. No wonder the gangs kept clear of this death trap.
Okay, so now we come to trade systems. I assume there's a way to get up to her place. No, we're not getting up there anytime soon. Alright, so let's say...
A makeshift workbench had been set up. Its structural integrity seemed over-reliant on some old deflated tires.
It works.
Hi.
Hi again.
I got a U-chip with a temporary ID from over there.
Good for you. They're free.
Can I get into the city with it?
No. And yes. And no.
Break that down for me.
No, a temp ID is so they can keep track of you around here. Won't get you inside. Yes, I could deet that corpse's ID onto a U-chip. And no, because as you well know, my deet's been eaten.
What do you trade?
Like I said, sometimes people from outside want stuff from the inside. Sometimes people from inside want stuff from the outside. Second one doesn't happen very often since inside's got, like, everything and free. but it happens.
Suppose a guy from outside wanted to get inside.
Ah, my most popular item. Until Big Steve took my deet, that is.
I've just seen Big Steve, and he's still got your deet.
Thanks a bunch. I hope it rips his gizzard on the way through.
No, I mean he's still got it in his beak.
Well, that's something. Not sure what, but it's something.
So Big Steve is the bird with your deet.
That's right, the big fat purple one.
I spoke to Voxel about his monster problem.
You what?
I think his monster is the vehicle I've been tracking.
Oh, good for you. So you told him the monster was real? Won't be seeing him anytime soon. Nice one, Super Dad.
Voxel's a skittish one, isn't he?
Watch your mouth. How'd you know where to find him anyway?
Pixel told me.
Mate, I don't know you, you don't know me, you don't know them. Let's keep it that way. Stop asking questions, finish your business, and move along. Meanwhile, where's Pixel? Me and him need to have some words about stranger danger.
Any idea whose body that was out there?
Dunno, just some guy from the city.
How do you know?
'Cause I got the citizen's ID from his U-chip, duh.
Are you sure you haven't seen a young boy?
Kinda hard to get lost in a crowd here. This place ain't exactly Aspiration Plaza. So no, I haven't seen a kid.
Ideas on getting into the city?
You got one of them U-chips?
Yeah, just got one from the terminal over there.
That one's no good. They've given you a cheap temp ID so the droids don't run you over. Bridge only opens for citizens. Soz, mate.
Thanks, Ember.
Bye now.
Ember's deed had a citizen ID stored on it.
Anything you can tell me about this finger?
Whoa. Okay, this is some serious kit. The micro actuators alone are worth a bundle. Want to trade?
I think I'll hold on to it for now.
Alright, so I have something to trade with. That's a good start. I fixed the bollards, so that means nothing's going to stop the thing.
Hey, got a moment?
Wanna push me on the swings?
Maybe later. Do you know how to get into the city?
Oh, if I knew that, would I be living in this car park?
Do you know anything about the city?
Yes, it's amazing.
How do you mean?
You should hear Mr. Hobbsworth talk about it. It's like you say, I want a sandwich, and blam, you've got a sandwich in your hand. And then you drop your sandwich on the floor and make a mess, and it's instantly cleaned up. You don't have to do anything yourself. And then you say, I want another sandwich, and blam, another sandwich. And that's for like anything, not just sandwiches.
What else can you tell me about the city?
It's amazing!
You said that. How do you know if you've never been inside?
Good question.
Easy. Rubbish.
Rubbish?
Have you seen some of Ember's stuff? Ember's my sister. She figures out how old tech works. Ember is super smart, but don't tell her I said that. Anyway, just over there, like a half-day's walk, that's where all the rubbish from the city gets dumped out of a huge pipe. Loads of it. Now, I figure, if that's what they throw out, imagine what they've got inside.
That's actually pretty sound logic. Have you ever seen anyone go inside the city?
Sure, all the time. But like, in a truck and that.
Have you ever seen anyone go inside the city?
Right.
Sure, all the time. But like, in a truck and that.
Okay, so clearly I have to get
See you around.
power for the truck, chip ID, and get rid of those damn birds. I only just figured this out. Alright, so perform door ritual. So
Right.
bump.
Hit the bumper.
These were not my best moves. I gave the door a firm push.
No.
Right. Hit the bumper.
These were not my best moves.
And pull the door. Yes. Oh, sweet mother of God. Alright, where's Mr. Purple? You, my little friend.
Come on, big fella.
The bird's beak looked especially vicious. It was Big Steve, and it still had Ember's deet in its beak.
Ah, god damn it.
The bird's beak looked especially vicious.
Quick time events. Didn't sign up for this shit. I signed up for a quick, simple game. Oh, I got a whole ton of them. Alright, good to know. Oh, come here, you old shit. Lure.
Come on, big fella.
The bird's beak looked especially vicious. The bird's beak looked especially vicious.
Okay, so I've got to lead him, grab it, and then lead him again. Okay, pretty simple.
Come on, big fella.
The gang was too distracted. The gang was too distracted.
Come on, big fella.
Okay. Come on, you little shit. Clearly I need to take it somewhere. Where's the girl? Damn it, where's the girl? Amber, get your ass over here.
More gangs. I knew not to provoke them.
Oh, I know where I can do it. I learned it. Can I throw it at electricity? Oh, you beauty. Got it. Bird cruelty, that's what I say.
I hoped Ember's deed was still functional.
Alrighty. Light level of puzzle work. Not too bad.
Guess what I found?
A lot of nerve coming back here.
Nope. This.
What? My deed? I'll have that.
But how about I give you the deed in exchange for the citizen ID that's on it?
The deed for the ID? But
You wouldn't have it back if it weren't for me.
it wouldn't have been stolen if it weren't for you.
So we're even.
I suppose that's sort of fair.
Excellent. When do we start?
Have you got a U-chip?
Yes. My hand is still stinging.
Right then, let's get this over with, yeah? Pass me back my deed, I'll need to hook the deed up to my workbench here.
Right into the face. Good job. Alright.
You ready to do this?
I'm not entirely sure what this is.
You want that citizen's ID, right?
Yeah.
What do I need to do?
Cool. Just place your hand flat on the U-chip scanner. Over here on my workbench.
I see this is going to be unpleasant. Oh no. Yep, there we go.
Like this?
Yeah, good enough. Let me just line up the laser. Oi, keep your hand still or you'll lose it.
Is this gonna hurt?
No more than getting the chip installed in the first place. Right, just transferring the ID now. You may feel a slight pinch. What was that?
That wasn't supposed to happen?
There it is again. Must be... nothing. It must be nothing. Looks like his name was Graham. A fine, upstanding citizen.
Graham. Got it.
Good luck, citizen Graham.
At last I had a citizen ID. I hoped that this was going to be my key to getting into the city.
Indeed. Alright, so we have majority of things. Okay. Let's see if we can get a little bit faster, shall we?
How can I help?
Okay.
Citizen, welcome to the Abridged Audio-Visual Union City Fact File. You may have noticed that there are a large number of gang birds in this area. These beautiful and appealing birds are a member of the cockatoo family and
Yep.
are categorized by a large wispy crest found on the top of their heads.
Yep.
Gang are endemic to this region and are found in heavily populated areas. The birds may startle easily, but they are particularly efficient predators and can often be found carrying non-food items that they have taken a shine to.
Yep.
This concludes your requested fact. Please return for an all-new Union City fact. And remember, be vigilant. This message is sponsored by the Ministry of Comfort.
Okay. That was fairly simple. Whoa. That's different.
One step forward, 2 steps back. I had a citizen ID, but my outdated U-chip firmware wasn't going to play nice with more modern devices.
Okay. So I think that's where that booth comes in handy. We go to the booth. Hit an update. All good.
Graham's ID was finally starting to get me places.
A scanner.
It looked like some sort of scanning device.
Minus scanner.
The power cell was completely wrecked.
Okay.
The power cell was completely wrecked.
So I assume we'll take a sandwich. Now I go for the kid. Ah. Terminal.
The power cell was completely wrecked.
Okay. Both buttons do the same thing. Good to know. There's a hint system. Alright, so I'll give this kid some food.
Voxel was hiding out in the makeshift den.
Okay, here we go.
Me again. Can we talk some more?
Hi.
Food delivery for Mr. Voxel.
Oh, yes. One of Hobsworth's city singers. You want my crusts?
You eat them. Warriors need their strength. Can you tell me more about these missing kids?
Only that I heard them inside the monster.
Do you know how I can get inside the city?
I already said you need to get across the river and through the big doors.
Did anyone else see the dog?
I don't think so. No one believes it even exists. But you do, don't you? You believe me?
Yes, I do.
Don't worry, Voxel. I'm on the hunt. Can I grab another one of those firecrackers?
Sorry, mister. That was the last one.
How long ago did you see this dog?
It was 1, 2, 3... 2. It was 2 nights ago.
And you've been in here ever since?
Yeah, I'm hungry.
How long ago did you see this?
I said, oh,
And you've been in here ever since?
yeah, I'm hungry.
Thanks, Voxel.
Alright, so we've sorted that out. So, our next problem is dealing with the battery.
The hologram was already active.
I must say, we weren't expecting to see you here outside the city.
Guess I'm an unexpected kind of guy.
Indeed.
And who are you?
My name is Greta. It is my duty and pleasure to answer any questions you may have about Union City and the local area. How can I be of service today?
So I need a vehicle to get into the city.
At this vehicle entrance? Yes, that's right, sir.
Don't seem to be many vehicles going through, though.
How very observant of you, sir.
Thank you. Quiet time of year, huh?
Very. There was a delivery scheduled a couple of days ago, but it hasn't come through.
Have a nice day.
Okay.
In Union City, sir, there is no other kind of day.
No life can be like that. It's just a danger ready to happen. Alright, so I should...
Error. UChip firmware outdated. Authority for vehicular access denied.
The firmware on my U-chip was out of date. I realized that I'd been sold a dud by Ember.
Well, I can't talk to Smegnot there. Hold on.
The U-chip I'd been given here now contained this Graham guy's ID.
Hold on. Let's have a talk to the robot. It may or may not be able to update my firmware. Where is the robot? Robot, where the hell are you? It was all up in my grill the whole time, now it's stopped.
Hey, Wendell.
Managed to get those doors open all right?
Just about.
Did you, do the jig?
Sure did. You said it was essential.
That's right. Although, here's a funny thing. My wife never does the jig back at the farm. But it always seems to open for her. Anyway, what can I do for you?
Mind if I take a look at the power cell? I'm pretty handy with this sort of stuff.
Hobbsworth has it. Told me he'd have it charged in a jiffy.
I had this sinking feeling that the wrecked power cell in Hobbsworth's hut was the one that Wendell hoped would power his truck.
Let me guess. Was that a while ago?
Alright, so... Clearly I need the truck in order to get in. But I need the hardware to improve.
The console seemed specialized. The console seemed specialized. power cell was completely wrecked.
So, logically, the kid was talking about a junkyard out in the desert. Do I have to go out and come back again? Hold on. So, talking about rubbish. It's possible. Let's go for a wander. Hold on. Excuse me a second.
How can I be of assistance?
Excuse me.
Greetings, Citizen Graham.
I was going to have to get used to being called Graham.
Your body mass index is looking lower than when last recorded. Congratulations.
And I feel great, like a totally different person.
Negative. You are still Citizen Graham. How can I be of assistance?
Okay. I'm looking for a young boy that's been kidnapped.
Citizen Graham, there were no children registered to your account.
He's not mine. He was taken from the Gap.
Wait for it.
Well, unregistered Gaplanders cannot enter Union City. Therefore, I cannot help.
How do I get into the city?
Only citizens have access to the city.
But I am a citizen.
Then why are you outside the city walls? Diagnostician Hobsworth is the only citizen authorized to be in this location.
Guess I got lost. How do I get back in?
The same way you left.
What do you do, 2CU?
Community Welfare Droid 2CU at your service. I supervise this area and guide prospective citizens through the registration process.
Well, you're clearly excellent at your job.
Why, thank you. I'm the latest model, you know.
Where can I enter the city?
Well, the doors here open up for registered vehicles.
What if I don't have a vehicle?
You'd need a pedestrian entry point.
Is there one of those here?
Not anymore.
Okay, so you can only exit the city. That's
It was great meeting you.
kind of a pain. Alright, let's see if we can go out and come back. Ah, here we are. I'm getting the invisible wall treatment. Yep, invisible wall treatment. So I have to do everything inside this game area. Okay. Can I use... come back here.
The gangs look mean and ugly.
Okay.
There was an empty space where the power cell should have been.
I got a sneaky suspicion Ember might have a power cell. Yeah. Alright, let's go talk to Ember. She may or may not have what I'm looking for. Ba-dum-da-da-da-da. Ember, come back here. Talk.
Hey, me again.
Hi again.
There's a problem with this ID you gave me. I tried the bridge, but it wouldn't let me through. Apparently my U-chip is out of date.
Oh, right. They had to replace the hand scanner recently. Must be running on new firmware. Much newer than the crappy U-chips from that old terminal.
What happened to the old hand scanner?
No idea. Why would you even ask that? I didn't take it. Shut up.
The ID you gave me doesn't work.
Hey, listen, guy. The ID is tip-top. It's your U-chip that's the problem. It's old. Like you.
Well, have you got any newer replacements?
Nuh-uh. That U-chip is in you now. It stays there. You'll need to run an update, but my guess is you can only do that inside the city.
And without the update, I can't get across the bridge. I appear to be at an impasse.
Indeed.
Yikes. Well, that ain't good. Could maybe hack the bridge, but... Nah. Never mind. Forget I said anything.
No, you're saying something I like.
Did you say hack?
Okay. So you know how everything here runs on Minos?
Minos? Surely that's not based off the old Link system.
That's right. When they upgraded, they dumped the old Link tech. Smart shoes, smart toasters, smart light bulbs, smart fridges.
Oh no.
Minos makes everything smart, smart, smart. Except the humans. Anyway, you know how Hobbsworth is always pointing his scanner at stuff?
Yeah?
That's his Minos scanner. Minos scanners let guys without any smarts figure out how machines work. Old Hobbsworth has all kinds of safeguards so he can't mess things up more when they break. But with a few modifications...
Can you do more than just diagnose Minos machines?
Much more.
Okay.
Your hacker. Is that a no? Could I maybe trade you something for your hacker?
Honestly, probably not.
Okay, so if you won't trade me for that hacker, could you make me one?
For a price, and a whole lot of inconvenience.
What do you mean?
For starters, you need one of Hobbsworth's Minos scanners.
Which I have.
You get me one of them, and then we can talk about next steps.
You mean this thing?
Oh, you found one already? Where'd you get it?
It was just lying around in Hobbsworth's hut.
He really should be more careful. Right then. Let's see what else you've got in that bag that might be worth my time, trouble, and effort.
Okay.
I don't know if you can use this, but how about this finger?
Okay, creepy. Let me take a look. Okay, this is some serious kit. The micro actuators alone are worth a bundle.
So it's a deal then. You'll hack this scanner, and the finger is yours.
You betcha. Pleasure doing business with you. Meet me at my workbench when you're ready.
Okay, that's easy enough. Alright, this is getting easier and easier as we go.
Alright, one Ember grade Minos hacker.
Thanks. So how do I use this thing?
You activate scan mode, obviously.
Alright. Right bumper.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, well, that's the easy part. Now follow me. This is how I find hidden systems. They're all over the place. There you go. One just popped into range. Right, so this here is a diagnostic view of Minos.
Looks like it runs the vending machine.
No kidding. See those task nodes? The darker ones?
Yeah?
Well, unlike Hobbsy's little vanilla scanner, my hacker can swap them round. So let's see how smart you are. Want to give me an infinite supply of spankles?
Okay, so how do we move things?
Thanks, bro. You trying to get me arrested? You did it!
Oh.
You're smarter than you look. Okay, apply the hack and you'll be good to go.
So, apply. How do we apply? Ah.
Alright, mate. Figure the rest out yourself. Oh, and try not to do anything too stupid, eh?
Okay.
Apologies, but despite you being a valid user, we have decided to not dispense on this occasion.
Okay. Okay. Alright, that works. I am much closer to my goal. That was easier done. Come on, Hob, get your ass out of there. I would like to help the guy out with his car, but apparently we're not doing that. Alright.
The bridge seemed to be operated by some sort of hand scanner.
Gotta how it does that.
Excuse me? Citizen Graham, you are not authorized for this area.
I just wanted to ask some questions.
Oh, yeah? Well, I'm a 4YR droid. 4YR droids are programmed to ask questions, not answer them.
You're not like that other droid across the bridge.
You mean 2CU? That little jumped up. Voice box. That's all she is.
And you're a better model?
Better, older, tougher, more reliable. Underneath this steel skin lies the beating heart of a 13.7 volt power cell.
Oh.
Tested, solid. Whereas that flying volleyball over there runs on solar. Sun goes down, she's useless. But me, I can go all night long.
Okay.
What's beyond that door?
A corridor.
And after that?
The city.
Okay. And how do I get in?
You don't.
Why not?
Because you are a pedestrian, and doors do not open for pedestrians.
But they open for vehicles?
Yes, because it is a vehicle entrance.
You mentioned a power cell?
Correct. I run off a 13.7 volt power cell.
Really? Would it fit in a truck?
It would fit in older models.
Like that truck over there?
Might do. Looks old enough.
Mind if I borrow your power cell?
But I would power down. Cease to exist.
That's taking a pretty pessimistic view.
Wouldn't you in my position?
Think of it as a well-earned retirement.
Sounds more like death.
Can I
Any
tell?
ideas on where I can get one of your power cells?
Ah, sorry. Factory that made them and me shut down years ago.
What is it you're doing here?
I recycle. Cans, mostly.
What happens to the cans?
First, they get compacted. Then they go down to the recycling center.
And then what?
Well, they get recycled. Turned into stuff.
What kind of stuff?
Important stuff. Really, really important stuff. So I've been told.
What is it you're doing here? What?
First, they...
Okay.
And then what?
Important stuff. Really, really important stuff. So I've been told.
2CU looks a little newer than you.
That's right. Supposed to be more socially orientated.
Haha.
I'd like to see her try and fix a bent shaft.
How can I get through those doors?
They only open for registered transit vehicles.
Have you seen a boy called Milo?
Gaplander or citizen?
Gaplander.
All Gaplanders look the same to me.
He's quite young and about this tall?
Repeat, all Gaplanders look the same to me.
Okay, he's useless.
That's all for now.
Good.
Can I hack him? No. Okay.
Those guns look like they meant business.
Oh, they're vicious. Stay out of yellow zone. That makes sense. Nothing now. So I somehow have to...
Piles of metal cans were crushed into one compact cube of aluminium.
What is this? Oh, nothing. Big tube. Alright. So I'm seeing various places I can walk, but nothing really significant that I can do things with.
Warning. Extreme measures will be taken against non-compliant pedestrians.
The exhaust fan had slowed down to a gentle speed.
Well, clearly, that's what I want to do. Apply.
Industrial fumes pumped out of the spinning exhaust fan. The conveyor appeared to be part of a waste recycling system.
Okay. I assume that's what I'm trying to do. Don't know if it'll work.
The pressure plate appeared to trigger the crane mechanism.
Two points for Shane.
And a charged power cell.
Okay, we just ruined one robot today. Good to know.
Alert.
Missed me.
Pedestrians now have only 10 seconds to comply. Lethal force authorized.
Alrighty. I think I have everything I need in order to save my life. And sort out problems. Yada-da, yada-dee, yada-da. And inventory. One battery.
Lights flickered on. Wendell's truck had power, and with it, I had my ticket into the city. With the power cell replaced, the truck was good to go.
Alrighty. Come on, Wendell.
How's it going, Wendell?
Can't complain. Not like anybody'd listen if I did.
That's the spirit.
What's on your mind?
I fitted your truck with a charged power cell.
You did? Then we're cooking on gas.
Hey, any chance of a lift into the city?
Typical. No one ever does anything from the goodness of their heart these days.
I just figured that...
Oh, all right. Up in the back. You earned it.
Oh, no.
Sure it's safe back here?
100%, lad.
I'll take your word for it.
Just watch out for me neck bursts. I've lost enough business already.
But it would stink to high heaven in there. Alright, so... You gotta love the industrial structure of how they designed all the city and everything. It looks so good. Now let's see how populated the city is.
As far as I can take you, I'm afraid. You can catch a monopod into the city from over there.
And where are you going?
Straight to cargo. Gotta get these babies.
Quarantined?
Distributed.
Thanks for the ride, Wendell. Good to see you again.
Good God. Well, upside is I got through the main part of it. Alright. Let's see what other wonderful things I can find. You, my friend. I want to hack again. Ministry of Safety. Safety behind our military mighty walls. Yep, that doesn't sound like it's a massive problem at all.
Welcome, Citizen Graham. Outdated U-chip firmware detected. Firmware must be updated to use Union City facilities.
I was about to return to give Ember a piece of my mind when...
Transporting you to the nearest safety services.
Awesome. Oh, wow, this long until it gave me an entire intro? Jesus Christ. Okay, that's a big city. Okay.
The stalkers had come into the city, but looking around, that didn't make any sense.
No.
This place was a paradise compared to the Union City I'd left all those years ago. Joey had certainly turned the place around. I had to find the stalkers, and whoever he was, Graham was my only lead. I just had to sort out my U-chip problems first.
Alright. Let's go sort out that. And then I think I will end the stream.
Hello?
Good morning, Graham Grundy. I trust you are well on this fine day.
Actually...
Aha! Have you tried Dijon buttercream spankles? It's new.
Sounds delightful.
That's the spirit. Now, Mr. Grundy, we both know why you're here, don't we?
I guess we do.
Your firmware. It's ridiculously out of date. Let's get you sorted then, shall we? Go on, place your hand on the platform.
Okay, here goes.
Well, that's very strange.
What's very strange?
What's very strange?
You said that's very strange a moment ago. Something about my data.
I didn't. You said, what's very strange?
I only said it because you said that's...
Who's on first? I don't know. Third base.
Citizen Graham.
There was something strange about the ID that I had acquired. Well,
It's a Black Op ID.
I definitely hadn't. So is my firmware all up to date?
It sure is, Citizen Graham. Now you can get back to being a top-notch citizen again. I see you have 2 weeks of public voting to catch up on. Better find a terminal and hop to it.
Would you mind scanning my U-chip like you did before?
But, Graham, your firmware is up to date.
Humor me.
Okay. Well, that's very strange.
There, you just did it again.
Because you asked me to humor you.
I mean, you said that's very strange again.
I assure you that I have a precise log of this entire conversation, and I said no such thing.
It appeared that every time she tried to access my data, the last few seconds of her memory was wiped.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
No.
I'm looking for a vehicle.
Well, a monopod station can be found at either end of the piazza.
Are there any vehicles in the city that have legs?
Polite request for disambiguation. By legs, do you mean a vehicle transporting prosthetics, flat-packed furniture, or fried chicken?
Hold on, fried chicken? What?
With legs for propulsion.
Do you mean a skateboard or scooter?
You're no help.
I'm here to help.
Listen, I don't know if you'll be able to help on this.
I'm here to help.
Okay. I'm looking for a child that went missing 2 days ago.
Wait for it.
And from which part of the city did this child go missing?
He was from outside the city.
I can only help you locate citizens.
Okay.
Thank you.
Was I helpful?
Yes.
Barry.
Would you like to fill out a survey?
Ooh. Yeah, why not? Let's go see what a survey looks like.
Yeah. Why not?
Excellent. Question 1 of 100.
What?
Are you satisfied?
Whoops. Gotta go.
Now that I'd dealt with my U-chip problem, I needed to find out more about my new identity, Graham Grundy.
I'm thinking Graham Grundy is a Black Ops operative of some description. But that will have to be for another stream, another time, another day. Thank you very much for watching, everyone that has been watching. I think I've nosed like 6 or 7 people in total. No one talking, but plenty of people watching. And both things are good for me. But anyway, come back again to my Twitch. I'm also been uploading this to YouTube because, you know, multi-diversify as much as you can. Oh, for the love of God, Foster, shut up. And yeah, we'll have another play of something else or something new for another day. Maybe some Paper Mario. Other than that, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you, all of you, on the next video. Bye for now. Twink.